So the question we have is if the center and the radius of the circle z minus 2 divided by z minus 3 is equal to 2 are respectively alpha, beta and gamma, then 3 alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to. So what we have to find? We have to find the radius and the center first. In the equation we have z, let z is equal to x plus iy, right? We assume let x is equal to x plus iy. So in place of z minus 2 and z minus 3 modulus, we can write x plus i3 minus 2 divided by x plus iy minus 3 mod is equal to 2, right? So the next step what we can do is we can separate the real part and the imaginary part. So the real part in this will be x minus 2 and the imaginary part is iy. Next we have the real part as x minus 3 and the imaginary part is iy. So we have to find the modulus here. So what we will do, the modulus is actually the square root of the real part and the square root of the imaginary part apart from I, right? So what we will do, here it will x minus 2 square and plus y square. Here it will go like x minus 3 square plus y square, right? And we know that there will be one under root for mod. So instead of writing the under root, what we will do, we will square both the side, and when we square both the side, this 2 will become 4 and this under root 2, this under square root and square root will vanish, right? So the next step what we will do is we will multiply the denominator part to the right hand side. So when we multiply the denominator side, let's see what will happen. X minus 2 square plus y square is equal to 4 multiplied by x minus 3 square plus y square, right? Now rest we have to do is just put the formula x minus 2, that is a minus b whole square. It is a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is 4x plus 4y square is equal to 4, and in the bracket we have a minus b whole square, that is x square plus a square plus b square minus 6x, and here again it will be y square, right? So the final term we will get here is x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square, and when we multiply the 4x square, 4 into 9 36 minus 24x plus 4y square. So this will be the final output after multiplying all the terms. Next what we can see here, that here on the left hand side we have x square and on the right hand side we have 4x square. So when we take this 4x square to the left hand side, we will get minus 3x square. In the same manner there is a plus y square and here it is plus 4y square. So we will shift the plus 4y square to the left hand side, we will get 3y square minus 3y square. Next what we have is minus 4x and minus 24x. So we will shift it and the x term will become minus 4x and plus 24x, that is plus 20x, right? And also the plus 4 and the minus plus 36, this will become minus 32, right? And since all the right hand side terms have been shifted to the left hand side, now it becomes 0. Now we can see that we have equation and x square minus. So we have to remove the minus term from here. So what I will do, I will multiply it with a negative sign so that every term will change its sign. So after changing its sign, it will become 3x square plus 3y square. This will become minus 20x and this will become plus 32, right? So the next step what we can do is we will divide each and every term with 3 so that we can get x square plus y square. So after dividing each and every term with 3, we can get x square plus y square minus 20 upon 3x plus 32 upon 3, right? So this is the final equation. Now we will compare the equation with the equation of the circle we have. The standard equation of the circle we have. The standard equation of the circle we have is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c, right, is equal to 0. Now when we compare it, we find that the x term we will compare here. Here it is the x term. So what we will get, 2g value will become, here 2g value will become minus 20 upon 3, right? So here, from here we can get g is equal to 10 upon minus 10 upon 3, and that gives some minus g is equal to minus 10 upon 3, right? Also we know the value what we got from here is minus g, that is minus 10 upon 3, and we know the center is, how we can write the center? Center we can write is at minus g comma minus f. So what center will become? Center will become minus g, that is minus of minus 10 upon 3. This will become 10 upon 3. And since there is no term of y here, when we compare both the equation, we find there is no y term in this. So minus of f is 0. So center what we got is 10 upon 3 and 0, right? The next is the radius, and the formula of radius we know in the term of circle, right, is g square plus f square minus c. Since there is no term of f here, so what we write, g square is equal to minus 10 upon 3 square, minus 10 upon 3 square, and the c term is minus 32 upon 3, right? So when we solve it, we get here 100 upon 9, and this will become, the LCM will be 100 upon 9, and this will become 96 upon 96, right? 100 minus 96, 100 minus 96 upon 9, right? So we will get the final radius as 2 upon 3, right? So the radius what we got is 2 upon 3, that is equal to gamma. Radius is equal to gamma, and alpha and beta is 10 upon 3. Now the question was asked that alpha plus beta plus gamma. So we will add each and every term, alpha plus beta plus gamma. So when we add alpha plus beta plus gamma, I can write here, right? When we add alpha plus beta plus gamma, this will become 10 plus 3 plus, there is no beta term, beta is 0. So the gamma term is 2 upon 3, right? And the whole is multiplied by 3. So the LCM will be 3, and 10 plus 2 is 12. So this will become 3 into 12 upon 3. These three will get cut, and the answer we will get is 12. So the final answer will be B. That is the second option. This is 12.